Welcome back, everybody, to the NBA 2K23 MyNBA Expansion series with the Vancouver Woodsmen. And today, we return to the play-in tournament as we take on the Los Angeles Clippers once again. If we win, we secure the 7th seed, and if we lose, we have a shot next episode to acquire the 8th seed instead. But if we lose this game and we lose our next game, then we miss out on the playoffs. We finished last year as the 5 seed, and we did take down the Clippers in that first round in 5 games. 4 games to 1 was that series score. We came out and we played some really solid basketball in that first round, and hopefully today we get something similar in just a single game. But first, I wanted to kind of go over my general thoughts on how the team has done this year and the road ahead. A few hours ago from the time of recording, I responded to somebody in the comments section of the previous video about kind of my thought process going into the postseason and the offseason, and it can pretty much be summarized like this. Trading for Will Hollins, I think, did improve our team overall, but it didn't improve Desmond Bane, and I think as of right now, that's our biggest issue, is the shooting guard position. Bane's production, while we watch him on the court, is not anywhere close to what he does while simming, so I feel like you have to move on from him, and I still don't down myself really for not trading him when we acquired Hollins, because you kind of had to see if he was going to get more open looks, if he would play better with a guy who has such high passing numbers, such high assist numbers. It just did not happen. So in that case, you have pretty much 2 guys in your starting 5 who take shots, and that's Anderson, number 1, and then number 2 is Hollins. Before we acquired Hollins, it was pretty much Anderson, then Wellington, then Rivers, before we started Turner at power forward. And in that case, I think you at least want 3 guys out there at any one time that you can essentially trust to knock down shots. And I think because of that, we have to bench Desmond Bane, and we're going to start Wellington at shooting guard. I think that gives us our best bet in terms of the offensive standpoint, and having Turner and Payne out there at the same time is not good offensively, but it is very good defensively, and I want to stick with that because we can make changes, I think, that can help the offense without having to really hinder our defense that much either. So I think we'll start Wellington, give him a solid amount of minutes, and in terms of guys off the bench who won't be playing, I think you just kind of bench a Zet maybe. I think we bench Zet, so we'll bench him. We'll give Hollins around 36 minutes. We'll give Wellington around 36. We'll give our starters a lot of minutes, and we're going to give our bench players, except for Rivers, a good amount less. So we'll come back when I have finished this. All right, it took me 20 minutes to do, but I have set our very specific rotation timeline going forward. So it's actually going to be 36 minutes for Hollins, 33 for Wellington, 40 for Anderson, 34 for Turner, 33 for Payne, 27 for Rivers, 16 for Bane, and 21 for Dosunmu. So what this shows you is what each position each player is playing at any minute during the game. So you have 4 different 1 through 12 quadrants for each quarter, obviously. And I think this could be a good game plan for us. So for our Clippers specific game plan, we're going to go with tight on-ball and off-ball pressure. We're going to go over on all on-ball screens and soft hedge those 2. We're going to go over on all off-ball screens. We're going to switch guards off-ball because Wellington and Hollins are very similar in terms of defensive ratings. So you can kind of switch those 2 for guarding. And we're going to go over on the dribble handoffs, down screens, flare screens, back screens. And for assignments, we're going to have Turner guard Paolo Pacciani, who's a really good offensive player. We're going to have Wellington guard Lonzo, but again, we can just switch these guys if we need to. And for Zubac, we're going to have Payne guard him as well. So the Clippers will start Lonzo Ball, D'Anthony Melton, Anthony Edwards, Paolo Pacciani, and Ivica Zubac. We start Will Hollins, Wellington, Anderson, Turner, and Payne. The ratings don't look too far off in terms of the matchup, except for maybe a little bit. We got a couple of mid-70s guys here, but overall, I think I'm confident in this game plan, and I want to see how we do with this moving forward. So I guess we got to try it out here. We cannot start Bane, so we're not going to. Here we go, at home, the full game, the play-in tournament, and the playoff spot is on the line. Can Vancouver clinch a playoff spot at home? We're about to find out. The Clippers win the tip. They will start with the ball. Palapacciani thinks about firing, won't do it, hands off to Edwards instead. Lonzo Ball for three. It's a deep one, hits back iron. Turner gets the board. And here's our first chance for a lead. Payne goes to Turner. He throws up a shot. That one just misses, though. Ran around the rim for a little while before it came off it. Anthony Edwards off the screen. Fires a three. Missed that one, too. Payne gets the board. Throws it up to Anderson, but there were three Clippers in the way. That was a really bad idea. Edwards attacks and somehow scores around Wellington and Payne. Draped all over him. Clippers get the first points in this one. Gonna be a play for Anderson. Hollins finds him. Easy bucket. Screen from Zubats. Edwards, the three. That one's off. Wellington, the spin move and the shot. What a move. Vancouver in front 5-2. And that's what you get playing him and not Bane. Bane will never and never has done a move like that. Edwards trying to find Pacciani off the pick and roll. Instead throws it right to the hands of Miles Turner. On the other end, shot clock winding down. Payne to Anderson. Has to get the shot off. It's an open look, but it's off. Three for Lonzo Ball. That one's off. Clippers not off to a strong start from deep. Wellington throws up a three. That one's good. He's got 6. Already seeing a major difference with him at shooting guard compared to Bane. Pacciani sets the screen. Ball trying to go back to him, but Turner steps in front. Another fantastic steal. Hollins for three. He's got it from the top of the key. Vancouver off to an electric start from downtown as they lead by 9. And the Clippers have to call timeout to talk over some things. So post Clippers timeout, they go to Pacciani. His first shot is good. Tough one over Turner, too. Anderson crosses. Hollins finds him for 3. That one rattles in. He's got 5. Wellington's got 6. Edwards. Decent look, but it rattles out. Turner sees the mismatch down low for Payne against Melton. He backs him down and scores. Vancouver off to a great start offensively, just what I was looking for here. But we have to keep this going the rest of the entire game because no lead is safe, as we have seen. And now a steal for Wellington off of, I believe, D'Anthony Melton. I wasn't actually watching for that split second there. But we do get the steal. And another chance for us to increase our lead. Anderson, mid-range jumper. That one's off. On the other end, Melton goes coast to coast and scores. Hollins to Anderson. Same shot as last time from deep, but this time it just swims out. Lonzo gets by Payne. Finds Pacciani for an open 3, but it's off. Zubats gets the offensive board. Out to Ball. He can't knock it down either. Screen from Payne. Hollins, mid-range jumper. That one's good. Edwards wants to ISO against Anderson. The paint is clear, but Anderson keeps him out. Now a screen comes from Zubats. Ant fires. Top of the key. Missed it. We get the board. Turner to Hollins. Wide open three. A bit too much on it, though. Pacciani finds Zubats. Mismatch against Hollins down low. And he missed the layup. That's egregious. On the other end, Hollins has his shot blocked by Ball, but Payne's right there for the board. His putback attempt is off. He got it back again. The third attempt is up, and he draws the foul. It's the first on the Clippers and the first on Pacciani. First free throw is good for Don Payne, although he shot less than 50% from the line this year. He goes 1 for 2. As Portis has checked in, Tavares checks in, and a few others too for the Clippers, including Tomasevich, who launches a three and knocks it down. Hollins to Anderson, wide open three. Can't cash it in, but Payne is right there for the board. Nobody near him. Vancouver up 21-9. Screen. Tomasevich goes back to Markkanen, and he scores. Hollins sees a lane, but lost the ball. Portis put a hand in there to jar it loose. Tomasevich trying to find Portis down low, but Payne's right there. Couple of wayward passes here by the Clippers, and then one for us off of Wellington. Portis gets the steal right back. Lonzo on the other end. Cuts inside, splits defenders, and lays that one in. Our lead is cut down to 8. Screen from Payne. Anderson attacks the basket and lays that one in all around Bobby Portis, who got turned around in the paint. 23 points so far for Vancouver. Screen from Markkanen. Tomasevich fires a three, hits back iron. Payne gets another board. Anderson to Hollins for three. Got it to go. Markkanen, the screen once again. Tomasevich, same shot as last time. This time it drops, though. Rivers with it. Finds Anderson below the rim, but he passes out of it. The offense kind of resets. Hollins, shot clock winding down. Steps back, has a decent look, and hits again. Lonzo is fouled. Pretty... I mean, that was not even a shooting foul. He just should have just bear hugged him, but I guess we'll take the shooting foul call instead of a tech or whatever. First free throw drops for Lonzo. And he goes 2 for 2. As Bane checks in at small forward, Dosunmu checks in at point guard. Bane, a wild shot, missed it. Not a great start for him. Tomasevich thought about pulling the trigger, but thought twice about it. He'll do it now. And it's off. Payne gets the board again. He has been eating on the glass here in this first quarter. Wellington finds Bane. Ball stops him. We go back to him. Shot clock winding down. And now Dosunmu has to jack it up. It's good. We have been really good from downtown in this one. Screen for Ball. He fires a three and answers right back. Every time we go up by more than 10, they answer right back with a shot of their own. Dosunmu off the screen, lost the handle. Tomasevich tiptoes his way to it and has the ball. The Clippers can close the gap below 10 once more. Ball for three. He's got 2 in a row. Payne against Portis. Fades away. Tough shot, no good. Last shot of the first quarter coming up. Screen from Markkanen. Lonzo, the contested three. Back iron. The quarter is over. Vancouver leads 31-24. A good start. And hopefully we can keep this stuff up because we look like an actual team right now. Start of the second. We've got Wellington, Bane, Turner, Dosunmu, and I believe Rivers out there right now. Yep, that's who we got. Sumu off a couple of screens, goes to Turner, wide open three, missed it on the pick and pop. Pacciani steps back and fires a three and rattles that one in. The game's cut down to 4. Sumu at the elbow, knocks it down. Pacciani stalled against Turner. Brandon Clark now with it, goes to Ant. He goes to Tomasevich, who has to jack it up. This guy's lighting us up from deep. Wellington finds Sumu, trying to answer back, but that's way too high. Brandon Clark trying to tie things up, but he can't do it. Bane crosses. Sumu goes to him. Wide open shot for Bane. He knocks it down. Please keep doing that exact thing. Tomasevich feeds Pacciani. We're going to try and double team him for some reason. Portis for 3, missed it. And Turner gets the board. Not sure what the big idea is there. I have double teams on manual, but it's not making a difference. Wellington! Oh my! 3-point play opportunity coming up. That's a foul on Edwards. Melton checks back in for LA. And Wellington misses the free throw, unfortunately, but Vancouver's back up by 8. On the other end, Tomasevich finds Clark. That's way too easy in transition. Bane finds Wellington wide open. He knocks it down. He's going off here in the first half. A huge offensive boost. Tomasevich off the screen. Gets open looks and hits about 50% of them, which is a pretty good mark. So, gotta watch out for his shooting. Bane feeds Rivers. He's against Clark. Now back to Bane. Time winding down. He will fire. It's blocked off of his face and out of bounds by Paolo Pacciani. Desmond Bane is just the duality of man. We've seen 2 horrid plays by him and 1 really good one, and that's about it, at least here in this game. Anderson checks back in. Bane takes a seat. Sounds about right. Tomasevich, what a take through traffic. 11 points, 4 for 7 from the field, and 4 assists too. He's been a really good spark off the bench for the Clippers. Anderson off the screen, steps back, fires, and hits. Sumu jars the ball loose. Clark gets back to it and feeds Pacciani. And now Melton. He'll fire a 3 and knock it down 2. Anderson off the screen, gets by Pacciani and lays that one in. Great take. Pacciani lost the handle, and he gets back to it after 2 different scrambles for it. The shot clock does not reset, and Tomasevich scores again. We've shot 58%. So far, they've shot 50%. Anderson off the feed from Hollins for 3. Got it. After a Clippers timeout, they go to Pacciani, just like last time. But this time, he makes a mistake and steps out of bounds. Payne to Rivers. To Anderson. He's not going to shoot here. He'll wait. He'll fire at the stripe and knock it down in the face of Anthony Edwards, man. 16 points. 7 for 11 from the field. Efficient and just great. Same thing for Wellington. Same thing for Hollins. All 3 of those guys have played really well offensively. Edwards for 3. No dice this time. And a chance for us to increase our lead beyond just 11. Anderson loves this play. Screen from Payne. Open 3. This time it's off, but Payne almost tipped it back in. A bit left it short, though. Tough board there. Melton comes down with it. Pacciani sets the screen. Tomasevich, baseline drive. I was going to say, how is that not blocked? But he missed it, so I don't care. 5 on the shot clock. Sumu with it at the elbow. Goes to Anderson, who has to jack it up. And he knocks it down. I love this guy. Screen from Melton. Edwards attacks the paint and is fouled by Anderson. That's his first. Edwards has not done a whole lot, but I expect that to change here shortly. He goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Vancouver up by 12 with under 5 to go until halftime. Hollins off a couple of screens. Just jacks up a 3. Not the best shot right there. We have brought in Bain to play small forward. We've got Anderson playing power forward right now. We got Turner back at center. A bit of a weird lineup out there, but more offensive than anything else. But we gave up points right there on defense. Anderson takes the screen. Fires a 3 and knocks it down. He's got 22 here in the first half. Edwards out to Ball. He'll fire at the elbow and missed it. Anderson gets the board. 13-point game, trying to increase it. Turner over Pacciani, just missed it. It's actually Lauri Markkanen, not Pacciani. Markkanen to Edwards, top of the key. Screen for him. Shot clock counting down. Good defense so far. Edwards steps back, fires, and hits. Good defense, better offense. I think you take looks like that for the most part with that kind of defensive possession. Screen from Turner. Hollins hesitates, takes it, fires. This time it's off. Lonzo off the screen, attacks, and gets the foul. That's the first on Turner. Free throws coming up for Lonzo Ball. First one good. The second one is good, and he's got 12 here in the first half. Hollins to Anderson. He attacks the paint, gets by Tavares, and lays it in. Tavares takes his time, top of the key, and it pays off. Hollins off the screen for 3, missed that one. 8-point game. Clippers have a chance here to close the gap a bit more. Lonzo attacks, shakes off Hollins, and lays that one in. A 6-point game. Hollins to Anderson. Takes his time. He can't answer back, though. He's got 24 here in the first half. It's hard to do much better than that. Lonzo attacks again. This time he's blocked by Turner. Great help defense. He spun right to him. Now a mismatch down low for Turner against Ball. He draws the foul. That's the first on him. 2 free throws here would go a long way. First one is good. And Turner goes 2 for 2. Fantastic stuff. Love seeing that. Under 50 seconds left here in the first half. Lonzo to Tomasevich for 3. Cash. Hollins finds a Sumu. Wide open jumper. Missed it, though. Tavares at the rim. Blocked by Rivers, out of bounds. Into the inbound pass. Markkanen for 3. It was open, but he missed the shot. 5-point game. We have the last shot of the quarter and the half. We're up by 5. Can Anderson extend it? Baseline. No. It's 60-55 through 2 with 2 to go. It is a fairly even game. Start of the third quarter. I don't really want to make any more changes that I haven't already done. Payne for 3. Missed it. Gotta take those plays out. But honestly, that play that we just watched is when he only takes those 3s, and that only happens just because of his tendency. That play is not designed for him to be shooting 3s. It's supposed to be a pass down low. But sometimes the guy who makes that catch out there will shoot if they have a high shot tendency from that exact spot, which I think he has a fairly high 3-point tendency from that specific spot on the court. So it won't happen too often, and it's hard to take off because it's a good play to use when he's not taking those threes. On the other end, though, Payne sets the screen. And Hollins lost it. Ball gets the steal. And then he fades away. And he missed the shots. Thank God. That would have been an awful shot to watch go in. Payne to Turner. See, this is that same play. Except we actually passed the ball this time and we got a three-point play opportunity out of it. It's a second on Pacciani. Miles Turner. A big physical play through contact. The free throw is up and good. Lonzo over Wellington, got it. Anderson finds Hollins. Wide open three. That one's good. Melton trying to answer back. He does. Payne to Anderson for three. Bit high arcing, no good. And now a steal off of Ball. Bad idea to pass up to Edwards there in transition. Hollins to Wellington, out to Payne. Open three, he'll launch it. Again, that is a rare sight. I'm not going to worry too much, but I'll worry about that. What a play by Lonzo Ball. Some rookie moments coming here for Don Payne. The game's cut down to 2 at 66-64. Screen from Turner. Anderson, open three. Got it this time. Lonzo feeds Edwards. He throws up a shot. How does that go in? Anderson, same spot. Yes, sir. Melton with it. Takes the screen. Fires. It's blocked by Don Payne right at the rim. Fantastic paint defense. Well, there was a reach and foul on the Clippers, but Don Payne turns the ball over off the inbounds pass, so I guess never mind. Pacciani against Turner. Spinning, firing, tough shot. Just an inch away from a block there for Turner. Shot's no good either way. And here we go. Up by 6. Hollins to Wellington. For three, please. No. Lonzo Ball finds some space top of the key, but missed it. On the other end, Anderson over Edwards. Missed that one. Melton feeds Pacciani. He's going to try this again. And it's not going to work. Hollins with it. Wellington's wide open. He goes to him, but a bit too late. Turn to the screen. Wellington for three. It's good. Man, why did I ever not play him at shooting guard? This is going so well. Edwards trying to answer back. That's a tough one. Anderson gets by 3 defenders except for Melton as he strips the ball. That was a for sure bucket if he does not get stripped right there. But instead, it's still a 9-point game. Ball is fouled by Payne. That's his second. A third on Vancouver here in this quarter. And that gives him 20 points on the night. He goes 2 for 2. Hollins finds Wellington wide open again, but it's off. Tomasevich blocked by Don Payne. Man, some good plays, some bad plays, and now a good one here from Rivers. That might be his first bucket of the day. Pacciani against Anderson now. Spins out of a shot, finds Portis. He almost lost it, got it back. Goes up on Rivers and scores, but it was some pretty good defense for the most part. Just a wacky sequence right there. But we've shot 52% so far. They've shot 46. And we're up by 7 with just over 5 to go in the third quarter, at the very least. Wellington from the elbow, missed it. Portis comes down with the board. Up to Lonzo, who has played almost the entire game so far. Shot clock down to 5. Lonzo has it. He goes to Pacciani in the corner. That three's good. Anderson kind of sagged off a bit on him. And our lead's back down to 4. Screen from Payne. No. Anderson goes to him instead. I caught Portis off guard as he is called for the foul. Just go 1 for 2 here, at the very least. First one is good. Payne goes 2 for 2. Yes. So Bain is back in at small forward. Desumu's back in at point guard. A rest for Anderson as Lonzo hits a 3. They're just really keeping themselves within like 5 to 10 points. We're about to bring Anderson back in. He was not supposed to come out. Desumu for 3. Thank you. Way to answer back. We are just trading haymakers right now, man. Portis against Payne. Now Bain. The layup's off, and we get to it. Good defense. Now Wellington gets by his own man for 3. Wide open. Man, I cannot say enough about how well he's played these first 3 quarters. Tomasevich from the charity stripe. It's good. Wellington, top of the key this time. A little bit too much on it. That's all right. Wow, how did that pass get there? That was insane. Under 3 to go in the quarter. Desumu to Bain. Open 3 in the corner. Yes, sir. They're keeping ourselves in front by shooting just very well from downtown, but they are shooting very well from there as well as Tomasevich draws the first foul on Desumu. The 4th on us. First free throw good. Tomasevich knocks down both as Rivers checks back in, as does Anderson. Anderson gonna try a really wacky shot here. Not a fan of that one. Tomasevich dribbling around, hop stepping, Bain guarding a well, and he gets the stop. On the other end, Desumu, mid-range jumper, got it. The assist goes to Anderson. LA calls timeout. So far, we have played a very solid offensive game of basketball. First quarter was probably our best one defensively. Last 2 have not been so great, but we're still in front. For some reason, in the back of my mind, I feel like we're going to have had this lead for most of the game, except for that first bucket by LA. And maybe there's a bit of poetry there in that they're going to score the last point of the game, and it's going to be the one that matters the most. And that's just there in my mind just because of my not PTSD, but my gaming PTSD from all the games that we've watched so far this year and years previous too. So hopefully that's not what happens. But Markkanen cuts the gap to 5. Turner sets the screen. Desumu fires with some space. Missed it. And Markkanen gets the board. The Clippers can close the game to a 1-score game right here. Lonzo, has he sat a single minute, man? I swear to God he hasn't. Portis, the fadeaway is good. 3-point game. We had the last shot here in the third quarter. Screen from Turner. Wellington has to shoot. That's not going in. 3-point game. Anybody can win this one. It's a home game. Let's do it for the fans. Come on. The fourth quarter begins, folks. It all comes down to this. Are we going to be back here again next time out for another play-in game, or are we headed to the playoffs? We got 12 minutes here to find out. Pacciani working against Anderson. Goes up, no foul call, and Zubac puts it back in. 1-point game. This is what I was worried about. They have slowly, but surely, just ever so slightly chipped away at our lead. It wasn't very much after the first quarter, but they have cut it by a few points the last few. Anderson, tough shot, got it to go. We need every bucket we can muster here. He's got 32. He's 13 for 23 from the field. Pacciani, double team coming, spins around it. He's fouled, plus the bucket too. No. Why is Anderson guarding Pacciani? What's going on here? Bring in Miles Turner. The free throw is off. We're still in front. Sumu is wide open, but he missed the open shot. That could be a huge miss. Clippers have it down by 1. Melton splits defenders, goes up, can't lay it in, gets his own miss back, out to Pacciani, who's wide open, but he missed it too. Lucky break for Vancouver right there. Sumu had a lane. He hits the shot either way. Thank you. Wow, Zubac steps out of bounds, trying to pass it to Edwards. Huge mistake. Clark checks in. Sumu spinning, getting down low, out to Anderson. Now a screen from Payne. Anderson back to him. Nice pick and roll. That's fantastic work. Tomasevich has 2 screens. He takes them. He spins. He goes to Zubac. He fires and scores. All 4 of Zubac's points have come here in the fourth quarter. That's amazing. Sumu off the screen from the elbow. Can't knock it down. Payne gets the board and has a putback as well. Vancouver up by 5. LA calls timeout. Out of the timeout, they don't have Pacciani, so instead they go to Brandon Clark. He ends off to Edwards. Shot clock is reaching 0. Edwards pump fakes, then fires and missed it. Zubac's the offensive board. And a 3-point play coming up again. Unbelievable. This guy's doing the most at the worst moment for us and the best for his team. 3-point play is good. The game is down to 2. Screen from Rivers. Anderson races to the rim, gets around Clark, but missed the reverse. Come on, he had the positioning. He got by Clark and everything, man. That's brutal. How does that pass get to Edwards? Come on. We're tied at 98. I'm officially worried. Hollins. How do you lose the ball? Screen from Zubac. Lonzo goes back to him. He scored all 8 of his points, all 9 of his points in this quarter. And we're losing for the first time since the first bucket of the game. Payne spins. Throws up a shot. It's off. Melton. That's a tough shot. You're kidding me. It goes in. We call timeout. 7.5 to go. We're going to bring in Turner. This is bad. We're down by 5. We need some offense. Who do we go to? Well, we go to Anthony Edwards. Miles Turner. Jesus. We now have to mount a comeback. Hollins to Anderson. Wide open 3. Thank you. Edwards working on Anderson. Really tough shots. Zubac. I was about to scream. Thank God. Did not have to. Hollins feeds Turner against Melton. He gets by him. It's back down to 2. Ball. Pump fakes. Goes out to Melton, who lost it but got it back. Good defense so far, but I don't want to jinx it, but I might have already. Melton. Contested shots. Off the mark. Turner gets the board. We can tie or take a 1-point lead. Payne against Ball. Got it. We're tied again at 105. This is an absolute dogfight. ISO mode. Ant against Anderson. What does he do? He goes to ball instead. So a good stop so far. Screen from Zubats. Lonzo fires and missed the shot. And we can take the lead back on this possession. Hollins to Wellington. Wide open. He keeps on doing it. A fantastic 10-0 run to answer the 7-0 run by the Clippers. Hollins fouls Zubats there on the reach-in. They will inbound it to Lonzo. Pacciani checks back in. We're going to have Turner guarding him, so it should be a good matchup for us, but we'll see what happens. Pacciani takes the screen, fires, and he scores right off the bench. I was wrong. Payne. Oh, that's not the one, man. It's that one dumbass play that... that is brutal. That's a bad shot. That will hopefully not cost us, but if it does, that's on me. Shot clock is down to 3. Screen from Zubats. Ball to Melton. Contested. It's off. And we're still in front. Hollins to Wellington. Corner 3. He's absolutely unreal. These last few minutes are absolutely huge. And Edwards misses the shot. Zubats gets the board and just posterizes Payne like it's nothing. Right now, Zubats is really doing all he can to keep his team in the game. Anderson, open 3, missed it. Zubats comes out of nowhere for the board. And the Clippers can tie it up or take the lead on this possession. Lonzo is tired. Zubats is tired. Lonzo fires and missed it. Payne gets the board. My heart is racing, folks. I hope yours is too. Hollins crosses. Wellington finds him. It's wide open. He missed it, though. That would have been an absolutely massive shot. But the Clippers have another chance to take the lead. Melton can't do it, though. Anderson gets the board. Hollins sees a lane, attacks. The floater is up off the glass and through. 2-score game, under 2 minutes left. Lonzo crosses. Edwards finds him. He won't shoot, though. Pacciani the screen. Edwards, the shot off the pass from Lonzo. He knocks it down. 1-point game. A huge shot falls for Ant. And we have to get one for ourselves right here. Payne, the screen. Anderson steps back. Fires. Got it. 3-point game, though. They can tie it up. Please, no threes. Edwards steps back. Thought about it. Anderson guarding him well. He stemmies him. Out to ball. He's tired. He can't attack the paint. Out to Melton. Can he knock it down? Yes. 1-point game. Under a minute to go. This is absolutely insane. Anderson to Hollins. Open 3. Missed it. Payne, the huge board. He throws up a shot, though. That's not what you look for. Oh, my God. Vancouver needs a stop. Melton in the face of Wellington missed the shot. We have it. They don't have to foul. And so far they won't. Until Zubats is called for a personal foul. That was just a reach-in. That's the first on the Clippers here in the quarter. So they have to foul like 4 or 5 times to put us in the bonus? Wait, they just did. I'm not sure how that works. But the crowd is on their feet. MVP chance for Anderson. His first free throw was good. He's got 38. The second free throw is good as well. Oh my God. 1 second separates the shot clock and game clock. They call a timeout to advance the ball. I am sweating profusely. My hands are like clay. The Clippers are scared too because they've called timeout again after they just called one. Not sure why. They just kind of wasted that timeout. But 25.2 left and 23 on the shot clock. Zubats inbounds to ball. The Clippers pretty much are going to go for a three, you would have to imagine. So please don't allow it. Edwards has it. Screen from Zubats. Edwards steps back, fires, hand in his face. He missed it. And Payne gets the board this time. They have to foul. That was a huge stop. And if Payne can just hit one free throw, this game is wraps. It's up. And it's off. Oh no. This could be bad, or it could be fantastic. The second free throw is also off. The Clippers have no timeouts. They have to run. Lonzo to Melton. Deep three. Are you kidding me? No! No way! DeAnthony Melton from the moon. We gotta watch this one more time, man. I can't believe this actually happened. Absolutely insane. He's got a hand literally right there. I guess he had some space, but then it rims around the hoop as if it's gonna roll off. Just unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. There had to be some insane spin there for that to go in. Rims around, hits off the backboard, and goes back in. 1.1 left, but we do advance the ball. Please, Vancouver, give us something great right here. We have to get a shot up right after we inbound it. Payne to Wellington. He fires and missed it. We're going to overtime, everybody. A playoff spot is still up for grabs. I can't believe this. Why do we not just foul somebody? Just force 2 free throws? I don't know. But overtime begins, and we start with it because Payne won the tip. Wellington to Anderson for 3. No. Portis with it against Don Payne. At the axe, he attacks the rim. We sagged off Edwards. He throws up a 3. It's off, though. And we take over. Anderson crosses. Hollins goes to him. Open attempt. No, but Payne is there. Melton with it against Turner for some reason. Hands off to Portis. He goes to ball. Under 4 to play. Pacciani cuts and gets the dunk, and the assist goes to Lonzo. That was a Hollins against Pacciani matchup. We had some whack stuff going on there on defense. Anderson is going to try again. 3rd attempt of overtime, no good, but Payne is there once more. Edwards against Anderson. He's fouled. The 3rd shooting foul called against Anderson. Edwards hits the 1st free throw. Only 14 points so far, but a couple of big plays for him. He knocks down both free throws. We're still tied. We're going to go to Anderson again. Hollins to him. Anderson. No good again. Payne. Another offensive board in the putback. That's 3 straight off of misses from Anderson. Pacciani inbounds. Hollins gets the steal. Massive play. Vancouver up by 2 scores, under 3 to go. That was absolutely huge. Lonzo working on Wellington. Finds some space. Hands off to Pacciani. He can't lay it in, but he got it back, and this time he scores. Literally missed it. It goes right back to him. Unreal. Still a 2-point game, though. Wellington, mid-range jumper. No. The Clippers can tie it or take a 1-point lead. Edwards. Hands off. Payne slaps the ball around. They get to it, though. Screen from Portis. Lonzo goes back to him for 3. Off the mark. Hollins gets the board. Push, push, push. Under 2 to go. Take smart shots and then knock him down, and this game's over. That's all we need. Turner the screen. Anderson. He had to score in overtime. He won't do it here. Shot clock does not reset. Hollins for three. Tough one, no. Portis gets the board. We're not done yet. Screen from Pacciani. Edwards attacks the baskets. He goes back out to ball, but he's not going to shoot. Shot clock winding down. Portis, the screen. Lonzo hits it. It's a three. Clippers in front. Anderson needs to hit a shot in overtime or else we're not going to win this game. Anderson. There you go. Wait, he missed it. Payne. Huge board. Yes, sir. Vancouver back in front by one, but we're not done. Screen from Pacciani. Edwards on the move. Missed it. Turner, huge board. If we hit a three or just score here, I feel good. But our best players missed like 8 straight shots, and Edwards gets the steal. Terrible pass by Hollins. Are we trying to lose? Please get the stop. Edwards against Anderson. Goes out to Pacciani. He missed it. Payne the board. They have to foul. Hollins will go to the charity stripe. No, he won't actually. We have to inbound again. 12 seconds left. Anderson inbounds to Hollins. And he's fouled, and that'll put us in the bonus. Hit both free throws. They'll advance via timeouts, and we'll go from there. The first is good. Please do not miss this. He doesn't. Another chance for us to win, up by 3. The Clippers will have the last shot, you would have to think. All right, 11.7 to go. Clippers down by 3 with the ball. Lonzo in the corner. Missed it. Portis can't get the board. It was Payne who got it instead. And they have to foul. Turner at the line. 1 free throw ends it. Please don't go 0 for 2 this time like Payne did at the end of regulation. The first free throw was good. That should be it. He goes 2 for 2 just to make sure. Clippers have no timeouts. And the Vancouver Woodsmen are back in the playoffs via an overtime victory in the play-in tournament. Anderson stepped up. Wellington stepped up. Holland stepped up. And Donald Payne stepped up in overtime. When Anderson went cold, he found the ball at the rim after each and every miss, and he put it back in every time too. Vancouver escapes with a hard-fought dogfight victory, 131 to 126. That might have been the best game we have ever watched on this channel or in this series. Player of the game is Don Payne. I mean, who else besides Anderson or Wellington or pretty much a number of guys, but he really popped off in this overtime. He was huge. I am so glad that we won this game, man. I would have been in the absolute dumps if we would have lost. Holy crap, that was something, folks. Anderson, 39, 3 and 6. Wellington, 23. Don Payne, 21 points and 25 rebounds. Absolute masterclass of a game. The best of his career by a long shot. That's incredible. Will Hollins, 2 boards shy of a triple-double. 19 points, 8 boards, 12 assists. He was also really, really good. He shot well too. Sumu hit a couple of massive shots. Turner, 9 points, 9 boards, had a couple of big defensive stops. So we're going to sim the rest of the play-in tournament. The Clippers took down the Utah Jazz to clinch the 8th, so they faced the Thunder, and we faced the Pelicans, who we did lose to just 3 games ago, or 2 games ago. In the Eastern Conference, the Sound have made their way into the playoffs out of nowhere. They were off to a really bad start this year, but they have come back, and Javon Davis and Don Payne have both found their way into the play-in or into the playoffs via the play-in tournament. The Knicks also clinched. They play the 2-seed Hornets. So here's what the bracket looks like, folks. Things are about to get really, really interesting. But that is all I have for you guys today. I want to say a huge thanks to all you guys who comment down below, to those who comment, to those who watch every video, each and every video from start to finish. I really appreciate you guys. And for those who have watched the entire Vancouver series up to this point, thank you. You guys are just a big support, and you are the reason why I keep uploading videos and why I keep doing these kinds of series, because you guys like it and I have fun doing them. So we're going to keep it going next time out, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, take care, and let's go Woodsmen!